everyone. Welcome to my 2014 contest prep vlog. This is number 13. My name's Dean Lester. I'm an amateur natural bodybuilder. And this is my weekly vlog that I've been doing as I go through contest prep towards my first show, which is 11 weeks from now, with the NPAA in Canada. And the goal is hopefully to get an IFPA pro card at that show. So big goals. I remember once, if your dreams and goals don't scare you, they're not big enough. So I got some big ones, so and pushing really hard to get there. Working with Alberta Nunez of 3D Muscle Journey, who's just, I can't say enough about how awesome it is to work with Alberto, and looking forward to what we can do come show day. So as an update, this morning I was 182.2 pounds. That's a new prep low. I'm down 1.2 pounds from last Saturday, so things are going extremely well. I had been suffering from sleep issues, but that's kind of all been sorted out. So yeah, things are going good. I've been setting volume PRs in the gym. Weights and strength is still increasing, so even though I'm approaching next week, I'll be halfway through 20-week prep up to the first show, and I plan on doing 3 shows. Normally I do gym footage of me working out throughout the week, but I'm going to change things up this week, just because I've been seeing some stuff on the bodybuilding.com forums, and I just thought I could offer my thoughts on what would you say, perspective and expectations. As far as expectations, everybody wants to do awesome, but what is awesome? So if you're a first-time competitor like I was in 2012, you want to do well. For me, I wanted to place top 3 in the novice class, because that then qualified me to compete this year in the open class, and I was very fortunate enough to get my second place in masters and in the novice class for men's heavyweight. So that was great. But I remember following along on the bodybuilding.com forums, and guys like Paul Revelia, who was coming out as his pro debut, and he's working with Lane as well, and looking at his pictures of him 12 weeks out, 11 weeks out, and I was like, man, if I could just look like that show day, these guys are so much far ahead, I'm so far behind. And Lane said to me, he's like, did you honestly expect to look like a pro, have the conditioning that a pro is going to have on stage on your first show as a novice? That's what I'm talking about, expectations. Yes, you see guys like that. Yes, you'd love to look like that. At the same time, I just went back and looked at Paul's log where he was showing the videos and stuff and pictures at 12 weeks out, and he was freaking out, or not freaking out, but he was concerned that he wasn't bringing the conditioning he needed as a pro, because he was comparing himself to Brian Whitaker and Doug Miller, etc. Right? So there's always going to be that next level that you're trying to achieve, and then there's also the beat yourself kind of thing. So for myself, I wasn't as lean as I wanted to be at my first show, but I was lean enough to do well, and that's what you need to compare yourself if you're a first-time competitor. Another guy that I saw on the forums worked with Paul, and was now looking for a natural bodybuilding coach that could get him to 3% body fat. And Paul reminded him that it's a process. It's like layers on an onion, and you have to peel them away. And each time you prep, and each time you get to that next new level, that sets a standard. And then as long as you reverse diet and you're smart about your off season, and you start leaner than you did the first time around, you just keep getting better and better and better. Every single time you prep, you get a little bit leaner, a little bit, even when you've maxed out, like you're an advanced bodybuilder, you may not put any more pounds on the scale, but the look will just be, just that little bit better than last time. A little bit more, so maybe it's a little bit more muscle and a little bit more fat. Scale says same weight, but it's just that minor, when you get that lean, 1 pound, 1 pound can make a huge difference. So, another just quick, I don't know if anybody's noticed in my pictures and in my videos lately, my left lat does not insert as far down as my right lat. So there's a disparity, and I thought, why didn't I know this the first time I prepped? And I went back and I looked, and it was because I just didn't get that lean. You couldn't see it until you got as lean as I am now. So so just keep that in mind, guys. Every time you prep, you're just going to get that much better, or you should, if you're being smart about it. And yes, push hard, stick to your macros, stick to the game plan, and have a great off season, and come back even better the next time. It's a process, and I know the seasoned bodybuilders out there that have been through this know this, but I just thought I would comment on it, because it is so true. No matter where you are, you're going to want to be better and at a higher level than you were the last time, and you will. It's a process. Anyway, that's all for this week. Really looking forward to hitting the halfway mark, and 10 weeks out. I got some video footage of me posing. Still working on it. Still work in progress. We've only just started the muscularity rounds, and of course we had to start with the bicep pose, which for me, I think that's my weakest pose, just because my arms compared to the rest of my body, it's a weak point. So anyway, this is vlog 13, right? So I look over at my screen and it's minus 30 degrees Celsius. March 1st. Welcome to March. It's not supposed to be this damn cold, damn it. It's supposed to be warming up going into spring, so hopefully it will be by next week. So anyway, for those of you at the Arnold Sports Festival, have an awesome time. Definitely going to have to make it out there one of these years. Anyway, take care, everybody.